This is Umar for Box Nation. I'm joined by the world champion himself after a fantastic win in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia against Joe Cordina. Would you say life's changed, Anto?
Oh, it's good to see you more anyway. Yeah, life's changed big time. Just in the ways of walking up and down the estate and people wanting to take photographs and pictures with me. It's a very weird time, but I'm enjoying it.
I bet you are. Do you know what's crazy? You said it's good to see me, and it's obviously the same with yourself. Great to see you. Last time I saw you at this hotel, you were nearly in tears.
That's it. Bad memories of this hotel. Turned up it was Romero. It was a Fury week. Fury was fighting Dillian White.
Correct.
Had a big fight done it against Romero. He couldn't get the visa, so that one still hurts a wee bit, but it's good. It's all good. It's being on back here for a fight like this makes up for a plus more.
I bet it does. It wasn't just that though. There was a lot of frustration around your career at that point. I feel like it just didn't get going. Everyone knew about the talent with yourself, but you didn't really have those substantial big fights at that point in your career, and it took a while. But does that just show to any fighter out there, and you're a bit of an inspiration to fighters out there who might be in a bit of a rut, struggling at a time, etc., not really progressing with their career, but things can change?
Well, that's it. I mean, from this, I never in a million years think that I would have got the opportunity that I got. It's all about perseverance. This game's a long game. It's if you're going to get in right out, you have to come into it with medals from the amateurs to come in and make the money that you would like, but persistence, keeping the faith and keep working, and eventually you'll get where you want to get.
I remember speaking to you in the hotel in Riyadh, and the self-belief around your team regarding the Joe Cordina fight was just like, we're going to do this.
Yeah.
And the whole of boxing had the opposite mindset.
Yeah.
Where does that self-belief come from, Anto?
It's 25 years of me fighting. Do you know what I mean? And boxing and training and being around these people, my friends and family. I mean, that's where it comes from. I didn't sacrifice the things that I've sacrificed. I haven't done the things I've done just to get this far and to not give the game the respect that it is due. So it's one of them things, mate. You know what I mean?
Well, as I said, that victory over Joe Cordina was fantastic, and he's a big name, obviously former world champ, etc. But now you're going with someone who's got an even bigger profile. Josh Warrington's been at the top of the sport, really big name in British boxing. How long did you know about this fight? Because I hear it was done really quickly.
Yeah, there was 3 opponents actually named. I never knew which one it was. I get back off holiday. I was Spain the Monday there. I come off holiday and that's when I found out.
It's not bad news, is it?
That's not bad news. It's great news, and it's great to be active and to be fighting. I just fought there recently, so I mean, to be back out so quick, unreal.
What do you think Josh Warrington at this point of his career presents to yourself?
I'm not even thinking about that, but because you could have said that about me before that fight, and he's 35 and he's over the hill and all, but I didn't perform that way, so I'm just taking I'm looking at the best version of Josh that I can look at here. Same version that turned up and beat Lee Selby. Same version that turned up and beat Card Frampton. So that's the way I'm looking at it, and that's the way I'm going to approach this fight.
Yeah, he's got a very obviously different style to Joe Cordina, completely different fighters. His pressure is relentless. His work rate is great. But someone that is very close to you and Carl Frampton, and he's a big fan of yourself, says actually his punch power, which people didn't really realise because he hadn't had many stoppages throughout his career to a certain point. He punches really hard, Josh.
I've heard about that. We're just going to have to see on the night how hard he punches. I couldn't really give a shit how hard he punches either, to be fair. It's a style more that I'd be looking at and how he approaches, how he throws his punches and how he's going to set it up to throw punches. But I know what Josh is going to bring to the table. He's no slouch. He's 2-time world champion. There's reasoning behind that. Whether it be his punch power or his toughness, pressure, whatever you want to say it, he's got it. But I just believe that I'm better and that this is my time.
Well, what you did last time on a massive platform, big occasion, you know, Fury Usyk undercard was incredible, winning the world title. But the National Stadium, just over the road from us there, under the arch, you know, an Anthony Joshua undercard, it's going to be a packed house. You can stop Josh Warrington there. That's just the stuff of dreams.
Listen, that's the type of thing that I'm looking at here. You stop the likes of Josh Warrington on a big show like this, all eyes on this show. Where's your oyster? It's the next fight's even bigger. Yeah, mate, this is all with my dream. What I've dreamt of for years. It's just I'm living them now. It's unreal.
Just before we close off, see Riyadh season on the side of your T-shirt there, and they're changing so many lives of fighters. I'm not just talking about the top guys who are earning hundreds of millions of dollars, but people like yourself. I mean, getting that opportunity. You got the likes of Mark Chamberlain, I know, whose life has completely changed because of his excellency in Riyadh season, and I could name a load more fighters on these cards that we've seen. Yeah. Just talk to me about their influence in boxing, particularly on yourself.
Well, listen, a massive shout out to Turkey El Sheikh and the whole of the Saudi crew. It's like they're bringing something different to the game, and they're putting a few pound in. Yeah, I see people saying, you know, oh, he's only all about the money and whatever else, but you know, this is a business. At the end of the day, it's nice to fight at home, but when you're fighting at home, when you have a family and whatever else, and you're being offered 3 times less than what you're getting offered in Saudi, it's a no-brainer, and it's like the new Vegas, isn't it? All eyes on Saudi Arabia. It's where all these big names are going. So yeah, again, like we're in Wembley, but it's related to Saudi Arabia. I mean, Turkey El Sheikh's looking after the whole show, so it's like they're taking over the game, and I'm just so happy and delighted to be part of the whole process. You know?
Well, one thing's for sure: if you keep winning, you'll get rewarded, and that's the great thing about these great fighters. Get rewarded when perhaps on other bills and without Riyadh season that might not happen. No. I think you're a great example of that. So best of luck against Josh Warrington on September 21st here at Wembley Stadium, and we'll see you on Fight Week. Best of luck in camp.
Good morning, man. Thank you.
Thank you, Anton.
Thank you, mate.